New Mexico CannaCast. Everything New Mexico, everything cannabis. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the New Mexico CannaCast, where everything is New Mexico and everything is cannabis. I'm Chad, one of your hosts, and this is...
Hey, I'm the Garden Gnome. I'm Josh, just another guy on the CannaCast, enjoying it here. And we have another awesome episode. This one's even crazier. Wait till you hear all about it.
Yeah, this is also part of our interview series, guys. This is interview number 3. And it's going to be with Anna Novak from the Bad Company. Anna, thank you for joining us. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. I'm Anna, and I'm sitting in my Instagram nook at the entry of the Bad Company.
I love it, by the way. I love the plants behind you. That's such a great
Thank you.
Yeah, and the little wings, it looks like someone could stand there and take pictures. Is that what you're hoping for?
Yep, this couch doesn't normally live here. And yes, the idea is you go, you take your pictures, you hashtag that you were here with us, and absolutely, this will change out seasonally and whatnot, so it'll be fun.
Oh, that's cool. I love that idea. It's a great idea.
Flying.
I love that.
Flying high at the Bad Company Cannabis Company, huh?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I wouldn't have made it that pretty. It would have been all lame.
No. Well, this is what you get when you got a women-owned company.
I know, right? You get it pretty.
Yeah. When you got a women-owned company, stuff happens differently.
I know,
all I'm saying.
Comfy for there. I want to hit a ball in there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's all fun.
It looks
So,
comfy. Yeah. So thank you for joining us. We'll go ahead and get into the episode, everybody. Thank you again for joining us. Anna is actually a majority owner of the Bad Company. So thank you again. Actually, we'll just go right into it. So who is the Bad Company? How'd you guys come about and everything?
Oh, all right. So Bad Company is my husband and I. Is our little brainchild that we started thinking about when, for years we've been discussing, like, as soon as New Mexico decides to vote in recreational cannabis, we want to be at the forefront. And back in December, we kind of looked at each other and said, are we all in? Are you all in? Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. And so I had been living up in Colorado many, many years ago when Colorado legalized it. And I remember just watching and feeling like everything was passing me by and kind of wishing I had been involved. And so moving here gave me that opportunity. It's been really amazing.
Man, that's wonderful. So you got to see it over there, how it unrolled. You understand, what it is, what opportunity it is to do it on the ground level and to start.
Yeah.
We were speaking earlier before we started recording. You were, you let us know that you're a business owner before already. So you've been a business owner in New Mexico for years. So any of y'all trying to hate on out of state, I already got you there.
Here running a little tattoo business here for the last few years. So
nice.
I was apprehensive about moving to New Mexico because I was born and raised in Colorado, and I have to say, I don't want to leave. I love it here. This has become my home. New Mexico is so welcoming and so wonderful.
Hatch or Pueblo? Here's the test.
What?
Hatch or Pueblo?
Okay. Hatch all the way.
She's smart. She's smart. She got it.
Yeah. As soon as she heard the question, she was like, boom, she already knew the
She's
answer.
like, oh no, I got this.
No, that's wonderful. And yes, everybody, it is a woman-owned company. Super excited. It's one of the new companies that got a license that will be selling cannabis tomorrow. Correct?
Yes. You guys are opening up. Yeah. So
yes.
Are you guys excited? How does it really feel to be one of the first people opening, tomorrow in the state?
Whew. I'm so apprehensive, but I'm so excited. We have worked so hard, eat, sleep, and breathe work for the last 4 months, so seeing it all come together and getting our bud tenders in here and training, everything is feeling real. Our shelves are getting full. Every day when we come in, we're like, oh my gosh, it looks more and more like an actual business, like a real store. And I'm so excited. And just that last part of getting people in the door is really the last piece of the puzzle. So it's exciting.
So what are your hours tomorrow?
10 to 8.
10 to 8. Cool. So
yep.
That's a decent time, gives people even people that are getting off of work, have time at 5 p.m. and everything to come in. So that's great. So did Albuquerque, is that what Albuquerque set the times at?
No, I think some other ones have some different hours, but that was just what we decided. We're not morning people, and we don't want to expect our bud tenders to be morning people. So We may play it by ear going forward, but those are just the hours that we decided to start working with for the first couple of months, and they may expand. We'll see.
So like, well, speaking of that, what do you expect for the lines to be? Because, we're expecting everybody to have long lines, like, what do you expect?
Yes, I think that it's going to be bananas tomorrow. We've already been getting calls asking if we were opening at midnight. We considered for about 4 seconds, and then we were just like, we can't go that crazy. But I think we're taking calls, we're getting emails already about it. So we're going to move through people as fast as we can and hopefully keep them engaged. We've got a beautiful waiting room with lots of things to see and do while you're waiting to have your experience with your bartender. So hopefully you can have an idea of what you're looking to purchase once you get inside, so we can keep things moving. But I think it's going to be bananas, and we're going to have some snacks, we're going to have some drinks, and hopefully have a really great time.
Nice.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. So where exactly are you located? So for everybody.
We're at 1616 Eubank. It's a beautiful location. We've got a decent amount of parking, and Pizza 9 is right next door. So if the lines get long, you get some pizza, you hang out, you get your weed.
Are you guys gonna be giving people tickets so they know where they are in line, or just kind of line up kind of thing?
We will have a queue system in our point of sale, so we'll be able to call people and sort of let them know where they are in the queue.
Kind of like a restaurant, when they have that little thing that buzzes you. Okay, cool. Give people the idea and everything.
Beautiful, beautiful. Getting the systems in place, right? Getting all the systems and everything in place for the glorious day tomorrow. Yes. So your company's retail, are y'all vertically integrated? Do y'all do anything else?
We will be shortly. We just got the micro business license. So that is coming. That's like stage 2, but we decided with the retail, we put all of our capital into product so that we are ready to go right out the door. We're not waiting till, plants grow up big and tall, but that will be happening within the next year.
Smart move on the inventory, by the way. Smart move, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about that before we got on recording about what's really going on in the retail world and how hard it is to find product right now.
Yes.
Anywhere. So good for y'all.
Every last penny we could scramble from any last corner of the world we could find. So we have full shelves right now, but hopefully that'll stay that way over the next few weeks.
We shall see.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe not too full, right? Because we want people in, but not.
No, I don't know. I just hope everybody can find product in the next few weeks. My personal thing about selling out for the States, like in 6 hours. Maybe I should.
I gave it 36, so no one freaks out. Yeah. But he went full on. Here's the truth.
Maybe I should have told you off the recording to be like, because when we get off the recording, I'll tell you the numbers why I believe it's that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you the numbers and the reason. I won't just say, I think this. I'm a nerd. I'm like numbers. I'm like,
oh yeah. You mentioned that.
So no, it's gonna be crazy, and I'm just super excited. Like,
no, I am. I'm stoked.
And then
I didn't sleep much.
Yeah, I hope you double or triple your money. By the way,
yeah, me too.
I'm a business guy too. I'm like win. Yeah.
Well, there's enough business for all of us, right? So we're gonna get tired of anything we're making or growing or anything. There's enough business for all of us. Let's do it.
Oh, definitely. That pie is huge. And I wanted to say, I love your guys' branding. I've seen it on Instagram, online and everything, and wanting people to put it in random places. That's great. I love that. And, just the shirts, the shirts are amazing. Are you guys going to be selling those in the shop?
Yep.
Awesome. That's great to hear. I love seeing that. I like dispensary
hats, beanies, hoodies, t-shirts, stickers, lanyards, coffee mugs. We got it all.
You got the whole merch line.
Love it.
Nice. I love it. Great.
Love it.
So I guess we'll go on to our next topic and everything. We were talking about this, and I guess it gets a little more serious. The cannabis game is ruthless, and it's like the wild, wild west. We're still in the infancy of cannabis as an industry as a whole, even as a nation. with every state. So, like, what are some things that you've actually experienced, being an owner, and specifically a female owner, in the cannabis industry?
Ooh, yeah, no, that's a really great question. It has been very interesting. And let me tell you, I've seen the whole spectrum. We've had really amazing experiences with a lot of manufacturers and growers and different things who are just, I think we're going to be lifelong friends. And then I've also had some really weird experiences. I was telling you before at the beginning, back in October, I went to MJ BizCon in Vegas. And, we were just dipping our toes into this whole dispensary thing. And every time I would talk to somebody, I'd be like, hi, I'm Anna and I'm doing this. And I kind of got the brush off until I started showing up and saying, hi, I'm Anna. My husband and I are doing this. And suddenly people wanted to talk to me and give me information and answer my questions. And so that has definitely been a weird thing. I'm not unfamiliar with being in a male dominated industry, having, I have a tattoo shop and it is very much like another male dominated industry, but I just feel like I'm out here just screaming like, girls are qualified too, and so, but I feel like here in town, it's been more reasonable. I don't know if it was just these big producers, big companies, but dealing with local business owners has been much, much more pleasant than on the bigger scale.
That's awesome to hear. Yeah. And, I guess a little more respectable here.
We're gonna drop the bro show, and everybody at the BizCon, you lost money because you're a dumbass.
Yeah, just because they're a woman doesn't mean they know what they're talking. They don't know what they're talking about, guys.
They usually sign the checks if you don't know. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, we got her. Her husband's going to be in a banana suit later, so we got signing his checks.
Oh, yeah,
I do. Sometimes I remind him, I'm your boss, mister.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I bet you
I can't do it without him. He's been amazing. He built a ton of the cabinetry inside. He's handled an obscene amount of paperwork for me because that is not my strong suit, but he's been keeping the glue together. And I couldn't do it without him.
Well, do you want to give him a shout out?
Dan, you're amazing. He walks by and he's amazing. I love him, and he's been wonderful.
I love it. I love it. Like we have another company that we'll be interviewing that's another duo that are married and just great. I love how that works, the dynamics and everything of it. And they're the same thing. One's good at this, one's good at this, and they mesh really well. And I'm super excited about that. In this industry, though, that's like what the micros and stuff are made for, right? To get in and then be able to grow and expand and do all this stuff, so and I love it. Like I truly do. I'm so excited for y'all. Like, and I'm so happy you're part of the industry and part of the community of New Mexico here, cannabis, and that, what I mean. We get to interview. I really appreciate your time because I realistically understand how crazy and how important your time is, especially being this close. We're less than 12 hours out. Well, no, we're getting there like 13 or whatever.
About 13 hours away.
Yeah. Just to keep you on the reel. That's all I'm doing. Just keep you on the reel.
I don't want to stress you out or anything.
So, all right, we'll keep moving on here, so we won't get too off track.
Yeah, but as Josh said, we really wanted to end the stigma with the bro show and everything like that. And it's just it's a male dominated industry, and it's slowly changing, as I said, and it's going to take some time for it to stabilize. But I think in New Mexico it might change faster. There's a lot of what do you think? Fingers crossed. Yeah, it might change faster. We're the first for a lot of things, so who knows?
I think if we keep pushing the narrative, like, what I mean, and just being aware of it, even guys, like even myself, like I talk about breaking the bro show, and then Erin will call me out on it sometimes when I'm talking with her. She'd be like, Josh, bro show, and I'm like, huh? Yeah, that's what I need. Let me know where I'm going with it. Like, I'm just driving. I don't know if I'm getting the other lane. You have to be like, get over there. I'm like, okay, I got you.
Smack me in that a little.
Yeah.
I appreciate that though. I think so many people are so oblivious to it that they just are like, no, that's not a thing. Like they won't listen to the women in their life when they're like, oh, hey, we're like headed into bro show lane, And so I really appreciate you guys like working and all you do to like give those voices to everyone.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I believe, what I mean? like everybody has the right to the cannabis plant and everything. And I wish everybody would win. And I just know how business is. And then I know how the cannabis business is, and it's ruthless. And so, yeah, especially after the bro show thing is, like, it's funny because I was a male cheerleader. So I've been on the reversal of it, I guess, where, you're definitely outnumbered and just like, oh boy, so, yeah, but
you are a smart man is what I'm hearing.
yeah, no, I figured that out. I learned slow, but yeah. So no, and then like we were talking earlier, I believe, you know what I mean? I truly believe females do a lot of things better than males. And after talking to Aaron and other females in the industry about growing and stuff, be honest with you, it makes me work 10 times harder because I'm like, oh, I got to compete with this. Oh no. Here we go. Got to learn more. I got to learn micro stuff. I'm like, just to keep up with that nurturing, that just talent, that real talent is going on. And I'm just like, oh yeah. So I'm super excited to have that around though too. You know what I mean? Because it does.
Yeah.
It makes everybody better. And yes, I can't wait to see what some of the females throw out there in the dank of cannabis. Like, I am super excited about that. Yeah, I can't wait. So I don't know. I get off track just thinking about it. It's gonna be cool. You know what I mean? Because yeah.
We're excited. Yeah.
Oh, I bet it's so just crazy for y'all because you know how close you are to it right now, and you have ideas of what you're gonna do. You're not gonna sleep tonight. So
I was gonna ask that.
I haven't slept since December. It's fine.
Love it. I haven't slept in months. Who cares? Sleep. You catch a little nap there on the wall. Here, let's go.
It'll happen on like April 21st. Like, it's maybe.
Dude, my things is, it might be by the end of the day if everybody sells out. Like I said, we'll go over those numbers later and I'll stress you out in a minute.
Okay.
I won't do it on camera, at least on recording. Okay.
Yeah, but that's pretty much everything that we had with the show. Is there anything that you maybe want to bring up or you maybe want to shout out or something?
Absolutely. My bud tenders have been amazing. They have been doing so much more than their like actual job description. These last 2 weeks, they've been doing so much. They're wildly amazing. We have a good team of amazing people. And I also want to give a shout out to Dovetail Community Workshop. The woodworkers over there, that's where Dan built all of our apothecary cabinets. And we had a huge team of dudes helping to install them, and just so many brains and muscles and things getting everything in place. It was there. Awesome. Dovetail is awesome. So thank you to you guys.
That's wonderful. How many new jobs did y'all create in Albuquerque?
We have 8. Currently, we have 8 people on staff. That may expand once we move into the grow part of things. That may expand once we see how this weekend goes, but I think we have 8 people right now. So, and that's not including Dan and I.
Yeah.
No.
But we used, we had some people laying floor and helping paint and do other things. So like,
oh yeah. The subcontracting alone is huge money that you probably invested alone. I would just wondering like the jobs that you're creating here in New Mexico for people, you know what I mean? And I love it that you have your own company culture. I've been thinking about it since you said, you weren't morning people, so you don't expect your bud tenders to be morning people. And that's a great thing about having different companies and different cultures and everything else like that. I love that. Like, you know what I mean? Certain people, oh, you got to do this and this and that and that. And, it's not the culture. And you create a culture. Like we're talking to Brian's Green Care, and, they were talking about their culture and how, like you just shouted out with all your bud tenders and everything, how they're doing more than they would ever be asked on their job, description. And, and it's because of that culture, I believe. So shout out to you and having that culture already with your staff. Cause I've been I was management for years, and I understand how valuable that truly is. And especially for a company, you look at Starbucks, those guys took coffee to $1 billion industry over the experience, like a culture. It really,
and we want people to have an experience when they come here. It's like, it should feel indulgent and beautiful, but also a little naughty maybe, but we want people to have that like breadth of experience from getting educated on what your products are, but also, like doing something that hasn't been legal until, midnight tonight. So
yeah, I want to be bad in Breaking Bad City.
that is exactly where our name came from.
Hey, I could tell, just the writing and the other stuff. Yeah, I could totally tell.
Oh,
But awesome. Well, I thank you so much for being on this interview with us. We learned so much about the company, yourself, and and what you guys provide for the community. So thank you. And we can't wait to have another interview with you guys to see how everything's going later on and everything. If you guys are more than down,
Definitely.
So guys, remember, I'm going to be putting their links and everything down in the descriptions for the podcast side and the YouTube side, video and audio. So make sure you guys go head over to the websites, their socials, follow. I'm sure they're going to have deals and everything in the future. So Josh?
well, no, all right. Thinking of that just a little bit. You're gonna have online ordering, correct?
Yes, I believe so. If everything is
Right. If technology works, so don't hold your breath, everybody, because I know POS systems or point of sales and the other POS system we can't say on the show. So check that out in the links. It'll probably be one of the links or whatever IT Jesus puts on over here. And he's about to lose his hair tomorrow, guys.
Well, a few more hours left.
You better enjoy it. I think he was in there washing it for like an hour. I'm gonna miss you. So super excited for the Bad Company Cannabis Company. I'm super excited for y'all. And then everything else that you know what I mean, like just to see the growth and stuff after talking with you and stuff, just the passion you have for it is just great. I'm super excited, and having more females in the industry and hardcore females, you know what I mean. I could really, he sits that with you that you definitely hey, get in your lane, so that's good. I mean, us hard learners need people like that in the industry to be like, yo, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh, gotcha. So
sorry, soy dumb man. I'm getting better.
Yeah. So no. So good things. That's all I got. I was just wondering, fun stuff like that. Just to, so everybody, remember, there's going to be a lot of lines. Enjoy it. It's nobody's fault besides the government that you're waiting there that long on this day.
Yeah, that's true. Please be patient, everybody. That this is everybody's first day. So
everybody's first day. Yes,
exactly. Yeah. So make sure you get on your social media. They're going to have an Instagram place and everything else. And so make sure you hashtag and all that fun stuff and the cannabis out there and the New Mexico cannabis hashtag and everything. So we can look through all that fun stuff. I'm excited about that.
I am too. I can't wait to see the stuff that comes out of that little room. So, but thank you so much, Anna, for joining us again. And as I said, we'll try to get you on at some other point. And good luck to you guys. I can't wait to maybe go check it out sometime when I'm in Albuquerque.
Good luck to have you.
Thank you so much. And everybody, remember, like, subscribe, rate, whatever it is. Thank you for joining us. Remember, everything New Mexico, everything cannabis. All right.